Hi, and welcome back to another supplemental episode of the History of Fan Anime. I'm your host, William Chow, and today's episode, I'm going to tell you some more things going on with the anime giveaway. This is the third anime giveaway that I'm doing, and basically as I'm nearing my watch hours total, and getting ready to celebrate that, I'm going through and finding some things that I think you would be interested in. Again, this is absolutely free. This won't cost you anything for any of this. Just need a little bit of postage to make sure to get it to you, and it's yours. Okay, so again, don't write down below which ones you want yet. Okay, wait until I get the shipping instructions and that kind of stuff, and then put your request in for what stuff you want. So just keep a running list. Okay, maybe kind of go oh hey I want that, and maybe next video you want this and this, and the next video after that you want this and this, right? Just kind of keep that together, and then I'll give you all the full instructions in the last set of the episodes. Okay, so do that, right? All right, so this is probably a good time to make sure you're subtitled, make sure you get your notifications on, because when I put the instructions on, then I'll start taking your comments. So then it'll be in a first come first serve basis. So you want to make sure you get that notification, and when you find out when that is going to happen, you want to make sure you're on the ball and putting your favorite request down, because there's a lot of good stuff here. Okay, so what have I got to add to the multiple number of CDs that I had from the first one? Well, okay, you guys are asking for a lot more fan sub stuff, so I thought, okay, I got some stuff that that gotta go in, so I went through the archives and I grabbed a couple things since I was just sort of working on them. I grabbed some fan sub tapes, okay, and so in the episode I just produced about the Ranma project. We talked a lot about Maison Kaku. Okay, so I thought, okay, I'll have them really handy. I'll make them available to you guys. So basically, I have the master. Okay, these are the SVHS copy masters. So these are the best quality copy that was made on, and all the subtitling was done onto these master tapes from the laserdiscs. So, in order to maintain the most highest quality, right? So I have a Arctic Animation fan sub of the Maison Kaku 9 through 12 at the very beginning of that series. And I have this one, which I mentioned in the video. This is the tape for the Maison Kaku episode 96, which is the full episode subtitled by Ranma Project. Okay, so this is when we did the collab episode with Ranma Project. They did episode 96. They did episode 53 to 56. They did that. So that's 56. 96 is on this particular tape, as well as a copy of the karaoke mix and the OVA called The Passing Seasons on this tape. Okay, so if you want that one, that's available. And I also have two City Hunter volumes here. If you want one of them, that's fine. Again, master SVHS tapes. Okay. I have City Hunter 2 episodes 54, 55, 56, 57. So there's a nice block of episodes again, we didn't do all the City Hunter episodes. You usually look at my previous list. A lot of the City Hunter episodes were done in kind of blocks, I guess, because they were like interesting episodes to do. So this is one episode block. Okay, and this one is City Hunter 2 episodes 4 and 5, and City Hunter 91 episodes 49 and 50. So I think those are the Sarah episodes, if I remember right. Okay. So yeah, you want to definitely check out that one. You can have access to that. So those are also available for you. Okay. So when I did the Maison Kaku episodes, I thought, okay, I probably have lots and lots of Rumiko Takahashi stuff left over, from when I had the store and all that kind of stuff. So why not pull some of that stuff out? And I had some things that I had on the shelf. So one of the things I had a lot of was cards. Okay, so I have these template cards. Okay, now these big collector template cards, I kept behind the counter, obviously, and a lot of them, I would hang. For example, like this one here, I'd hang on a hook. Behind the counter, and they'd be just sort of hanging like that. And then again, when people came in, collecting for cards and that kind of stuff, whether it be, let's say, Sailor Moon cards or Pokemon cards or Dragon Ball cards or whatever, they'd come in and I would pull off this hook, and then they can look through the different things. So again, I have a couple of these things, and again, if you're interested in one of these, then just say so, right? So I have one here. It's for the anime. The short one's the small one here. They'll do this first, I guess. I should probably do Ranma first because that's the big one that you're probably waiting for. But because it's on top, I have one for the anime Sakura Wars. Okay, so there's a big a small little bundle of cards for the anime Sakura Wars. And this is the one of the ones we kind of use to put together and put a picture. You can see a part of the picture diagram sort of gets formed when you put all the cards together. So that's available for anyone who likes Sakura Wars. I've been playing a lot of that on Langrisser because they had a Sakura Wars crossover with Langrisser. I finally got Sakura built up and finally made her part of my arena team. So it's really did a lot on that one. But yeah, so here we go. So I have different sort of card bases for Ranma. So again, this would be normally something that I'd be hanging up there. And these would be a set of different kind of cards and that kind of stuff available for Ranma. And I have sheet number one. I mean, you can ask for them randomly, or if there's a particular sheet that has a card that you'd like, definitely you can tell me and I can. So that's sheet one. Here's basically sheet number two. Okay, anything on that one you like? Sheet three. All right. Well, this one's a little more special. People might be interested in this one. This is sheet four. But the neat thing about this one is that you can probably see it even as I move it here. It's got a slightly this particular set has a slightly foil reflective to it. So because as I move it, you can see the light reflects them all a little differently. And if I remember right, I should pull one of these cards out. They even have a slight etched surface to them, so it's not perfectly. It's not a perfectly flat and smooth card. It's got slight ridges in it, so definitely this is kind of a neat set if you want it. So if you want this particular set 4, okay. Okay. Also on the Rumiko Takahashi sort of trend, I also have the these ones here. This is a combination. Well, it's a little bit both, I suppose. I have both Maison Ikaku and Urusei Yatsura cards, okay, in this block set. So here's a sort of mixtures. There's a few pictures of Kyoko, Koka, Mitaka's, kissing there. And of course, Mother Yuritsura, Mama Taru, pictures of them there. And okay. So multiple pages of Urusei Yatsura cards. And there there's more of the images and that kind of stuff from the actual anime and from the various different episodes for that. So if you're interested in that one. We'll call this the Rumiko Takahashi card set, so you can for Maison and Urusei Yatsura. Okay, now this one's a pretty cool one. It's this one is for the anime Plastic Little. Okay, so they made I shouldn't say it has a little bit of everything in it. Okay, but this is a Satoshi Ushihara card set. It contains Plastic Little, it contains Legend of Lenmar, it contains Chirality, it contains a great number of different sort of animes and that kind of stuff in there, and manga pictures and that kind of stuff there. And each of these cards are kind of a silvery foil. Because as I just showed you, it's highly reflective, right? So when I'm pulling these cards out. Okay, it's not etched surface like the Ranma one is, but it is, it's almost like a metallic silver because as I said, as I move it, back and forth, it reflects the light differently. Okay, so kind of really cool set there if you're interested in his artwork. And again, he's the guy who did the artwork for things like as a Langrisser and whatnot. So again, if you're really interested in the Satoshi Ushihara card set there. And the last one I have in terms of cards is this particular one here. This is the what I have for the Tenchi Muyo. Okay, so I've got a bunch of cards here from the Tenchi Muyo anime. Okay, and you can see different plus pictures of Hoshi, Tenchi there, Yoko, and whatnot. Okay, okay, so those are just some different cards and that kind of stuff. Now, the other thing I also found when I was going through and I thought, okay, well, yeah, maybe I should, I can find some people for that, is some manga. So I pulled out some very different manga. I got a whole set of this stuff. But, this is a set of Ranma half mangas. Okay. Now I've got more of these things, but I mean, so if you're interested in 1 or 2 copies or whatever of Ranma, by all means ask for one, and I'll ship you along one. If there's a particular issue you want, I'm pretty sure I probably have most of them because I think I tried to collect this set and it got pretty long if I remember right. So I don't know if I 100% remember if I got them all at that time, but if you want 1 or 2 of these ones, let me know. I'll ship that to you. If you also I also have another set that was probably just about as long at the time when I was collecting these things is this particular set, and this is 3x3 eyes. Okay, this is a bunch of volumes that I've got for 3x3 eyes. Just sort of assorted volumes and that kind of stuff. But I remember I was trying to collect a lot of them, and I know got to about like 20 something or other. I see 21 or 22, and I sort of stopped trying to following them, and they came pretty far apart from each other. So I wasn't sure when they were ever going to finish ever releasing that set too. But again, if you're interested in 3x3 eyes, by all means, ask me for an issue or 2 or whatever. By all means, if there's a particular issue you want, because you're probably like me, you're missing an issue or something, and you're trying to figure out where it goes. Maybe I might have it. Okay, so by all means, if you want 1 or 2 of those, ask for that. Okay. So also when we were talking about conventions and that kind of stuff, we are I was talking about how the conventions were more like trade shows, and you go to the convention to get swag or win prizes and that kind of stuff. So I found a box of stuff which we had left over from one of the anime conventions of a lot of promo DVDs. Okay, so I thought, okay, yeah, well, these are probably with great prizes and that kind of stuff, wouldn't they? Very good. So why not? I'll add these down to the list there. So I have a bunch of DVDs of some various different animes. Okay, so from Bandai, I have Scrapped Princess. Okay, so this is DVD number 1, contains episodes 1 through 4. Okay. You got, again, these are the sort of literally the full English release version. So you got double subtitles and English dub on these things. So this is a pretty cool one. Scrapped Princess. I thought that was really kind of good. This is maybe hitting a little bit too close to home, especially for the conflict happening in the Ukraine here. But Yugo the Negotiator, that one's pretty good. Episodes 1 through 3 on this volume here. 80 Vision, I think it was 80 films. Yeah. That one. Bandai is bringing out this one here, Hoop Days. Okay. So it's another variation. I guess another kind of very similar story to like Slam Dunk, if you will. Shorter though. Okay. But yeah, 5 episodes of Hoop Days from Bandai. Classic version anime here, Area 88. So if you're into like jet fighters and that kind of stuff, especially with the new Top Gun and that kind of stuff that just came out, definitely here you go. So here's 80 films with the kind of a mixture of the Area 88 onto one DVD there. Okay. And if you like super cute stuff, here's the cat girl kind of stuff. The Taruto, okay, magical meow meow Taruto. So girl, again, if you're interested in the cat girl kind of stuff, 3 episodes of that one from Bandai. Okay, so a lot of stuff from Bandai here, right here. Here's one there for Elemental Grade. This is the release from Genom. Okay, so the Pioneer, kind of creation that they did. Episodes 1 through 5. Okay, with the introduction to that particular show. And I also have the last one here, the Cromartie High School number 1. So, this is sort of a really wacky sort of thing. It's not as wacky as, let's say, Ping Pong Club or anything like that, and it's not was well drawn either. In many ways, it's probably a little bit better drawn than Ping Pong Club, because that was pretty horrible. And maybe not as violent as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but this is a pretty wacky sort of thing. So volume 1 again, 80 visions, okay, and I think it has episodes 1, 2, 5, 4. Doesn't actually say on this listing here what it actually has. Yeah. Episodes 1 through 8. So this is a packed DVD of stuff on this one here. So episodes 1 through 8, Kimura High School. Okay. So again, so this is sort of just another volume of different stuff that's available. Okay. Again, keep track and keep a sort of a list of different things that you are interested in. Don't tell me right now. If you put down below some of your comments, that's fine. But keep your choices until the very end. Okay. So yeah, stay tuned. I will give you the shipping instructions coming soon. All right. So until next time, see you.